Hello and welcome back to the Hustle Zone. I'm your host Dylan Edelman, and today we're going to be talking about the Tommy LaStella signing. Let's get into it. All right, and hello, welcome back to the Hustle Zone. I'm your host Dylan Edelman, and today I already went over that. We're going to be talking about Tommy LaStella. The Giants signed him. It has not been officially announced yet. I was kind of waiting for that, for them to officially announce he's coming to the Giants and how much we're paying him. Because really, right now, it's just estimates and what sources are telling people. But yeah, he's probably going to make around 19 million to 19.5 million, and it's going to be a 3-year deal. We already know that part, but it's going to be a 3-year deal worth $19 million. It's around $6.5 million a year. And this is a really weird signing. Not like because they're signing Tommy LaStella or something like that. It's just because he's an interesting player. He played on the Cubs for 2000 from 2015 to 2018. Sorry for mumbling my words there. And then he signed with the Angels in 2019 for I think around $2.3 million for 1 year or 2 years. In 2020, a lot you probably already know this, but he got traded from the Angels to the A's. With the A's wanting to make a playoff push, and Tommy LaStella was looking good at the plate and stuff. So they just decided to get him and stuff, and he worked out for them and definitely played well in the playoffs. They didn't really make it all the way, but he played well. This is a weird signing because he's never been a full-time starter. He did play 120 games in 2016. No, 2017, I think.
All right, I'm back. Sorry, I had some technical difficulties, but I'm just going to continue where I was. He did play 120 games in 2017, I think, and I don't know what happened because he only had 160 at bats. I think he was a pitch hitter for half the season or something. I don't know. I didn't look into it that much. Probably should have, but I didn't. I'm sorry if the audio changed. I had a couple technical difficulties there, and well, I'm just going to get back into it now. He has really good potential. He is a little old. He's 32 years old. And he's a second and third baseman. I don't know what we're going to do with Longoria at third, who definitely isn't worth his contract, which is around $20 million or something. But he is our third baseman, and I think he's doing fine there. Definitely not producing what he's worth, but he was a young star, and we traded for him, and we got the bad end of the stick, maybe. He's still pretty good, just not worth $20 million. And I don't think we're going to sit him on the bench when he's worth $20 million. And then we have Donovan Solano, who is extremely old, but I think he has fine production. He's a fine fielder, and we saw last year he can hit. His nickname is Donnie Barrels, but he's in the 23rd percentile for barrel percentage. But so that's one of the issues that I've been talking to my dad about is where he's going to play, when he's going to play, because I don't think we would pay Tommy LaStella $6 million a year, and it's all right, there's your spot on the bench, have fun. No, we're going to play him, and I think that's an issue of having Donovan Solano, who has been producing, and maybe he just wants to take a step back or something, or maybe Farhan would just want to put Donovan Solano on the bench. I know we're not paying him that much. I don't know the exact number and how much we're paying him, but I do think Farhan knows what he's doing, and if he thinks Donovan Solano is getting too old or not hitting as well in the offseason or something, he'll definitely try to get a replacement. I think that's what Tommy LaStella might be. But that's one of the issues I've had with this, is that we don't know where he's going to play. He's definitely a versatile player. He has played in different positions, but we don't have the universal DH, which is where he would probably play if we did. And he's not an outfielder, and we already have a solid outfield core. It's not great, but it's definitely not what I'm most concerned about. With Dickerson and Yaz being really good players, and Dubon maybe turning into an outfielder. But yeah, let's just go over the stats real quick. He in 2000, I have the 2019 and 2020 stats here. In 2019, he played 80 games with a 295 average, 486 slugging, 346 on base percentage, an 8.7 strikeout percentage, and a 6.2 walks percentage. I'm going to go over the 2020 numbers and then we'll talk about this. In 2020, he played 55 games, which is, just in case you didn't remember, almost all the games, 2 less. He had a 281 average, 449 slugging percentage, a 370 on base percentage with 5.3 strikeout percentage and 11.8 walk percentage. Now, just in case you were thinking or asking, he is not. We had even more technical difficulties, but he is not a power hitter. In 2019, which was the last full season he kind of played in, he had 16 home runs. But then again, it was 80 games, but I just don't think he's really he's not going to hit 40 home runs in a season. But I think these are promising numbers, especially because you can just say his low strikeout percentage in 2019 was just a fluke. And then looking at 2020, even though it was a shortened season, it definitely showed consistency there, that it was 5.3% strikeout percentage, and he walked even more with 11.8, which is around the league average, I think. I don't know if that's above or below, I forget. I think it's around league average. Now, this does show a lot of potential for Tommy La Stella, but I don't really want to see a player coming in when he's 32 and he shows potential, especially when he has a 3-year contract and it's $19 million. Now, I'm pretty sure in 2023, he's now going to be the only player we currently have that'll still be signed then. But, yeah. He has great potential. He doesn't strike out. This is just my notes. I don't know where he's going to play, which is what we already talked about. Hasn't played as a consistent starter other than 2020, but then again, was a shortened season, stuff like that. Overall, I think the Giants could have spent this money in a different way. I'm not mad at them for getting Tommy La Stella. I do think he's a good player. In my group of friends that we talk about baseball and watch baseball, we definitely talked about him a lot, especially when he did get traded, because I do live in the Bay Area and I have friends who live in the Bay Area, so some of them are A's fans, and they were excited when they got him. It's an interesting signing. I do think we could have gone towards the bullpen more because we do need help there. But I think it's the right signing. If we were going to get another second baseman, third baseman, I think this was the best option. We could have gotten Andrelton Simmons, but he's a shortstop, and we would have to move Crawford or somebody, which I don't think they would want to do because I'm pretty sure Crawford's still on his big contract. So, yeah, that's where I'm going to end it. Share this with your friends if they also like the Giants or like baseball. I'm posting these on YouTube now, so you can subscribe to us on YouTube at Hustle Zone Sports. And, yeah, I'm trying to make a video about Madison Bumgarner. That is a project that I'm having. It'll probably never actually come out, but I'm trying to do it. It's just really hard with learning editing, balancing school, baseball, just everything with the pandemic and stuff. That doesn't really affect my life that much, but so yeah, go follow us there. I might be getting more active on Twitter, but I don't know. So yeah, have a good day, I hope you enjoyed this episode. I don't know if the audio is going to be great because I did have a lot of technical difficulties, but hopefully I'm getting a microphone soon, not just using like AirPods or something. So yeah, bye. Have a good day.